Another deadline for Toledo's Marina District will pass at midnight tonight, and the city will still not have received a check for the property. That's because issues on the actual land still need to be worked out. Fox Toledo's Sean Hegarty is live at the site of the Marina District with a look at those problems.
Yeah, well, it all has to do with easements. That's basically when you, the property owner, let another company use your land. Well, out here, Toledo Edison has easements in the form of power lines. So until the city and Toledo Edison can figure out what to do with some of the power lines when the bigger buildings go up, the city of Toledo doesn't get its check.
There's no problem here. There's nothing to complain about. We're about to move forward.
But so far, the city is not moving forward with the $3.6 million check that's supposed to be coming from developer Larry Dillin.
These are details. We're working down the same path. We're working on a path together. The city's going to get a great project out of it. We're happy. Citizens are going to be delighted when they see the public works project done.
That original city council ordinance selling the property to Dillin set a closing date of July 30th. It allowed 30 days after that if everyone agreed. A city spokeswoman told Fox Toledo last week that the city had set a deadline of midnight tonight.
In fact, we had urged the city to not box either one of us in with having a fixed date for closing, and it's actually go back to hurt the city a little bit here.
Tonight, that same city spokeswoman issued this statement. The City of Toledo and Dillin Corps are working diligently on the Marina District project. We are working out the final documentation for closing on the property. When all issues are clear, the funding will be released. And speaking of money, Dillin says his group is ready to go once the land details are worked out.
Think about what's happening nationally. You know, this project moving forward is not happening in most other cities. Most projects like this in other cities across the country are being canceled. The city is accomplishing something that we should be proud of.
Dillin says that the easement issue out here shouldn't have anything to do with the public portion of the program out here, like the parks. You should see all of those completed by this spring. As for the vertical construction, we finally see some buildings going up on here. He says that's really going to depend on the economy. If things get better in the economy from now until the spring, you could see some ground broken out here by the spring. Reporting live in East Toledo, Sean Hegarty, Fox Toledo News, 1st to 10.
Speaking of the Marina District, if you would like to own the domain name ToledoMarinaDistrict.com, you can have it for a mere $25,000. The name is now being sold on eBay by a group called the United Christian Outreach. A representative told us that money would be used to help with their ministry, which includes rewards for information in the arrest of arson suspects. A spokeswoman for Dillin says he's not interested in the site because the Port Authority already has a site that they could use. The auction ends in 4 days, and so far no bidders. As an added bonus, no shipping on the domain name.